Hey there, part-timers. Once again, Santon from Antonio Bay. Thank you guys for stopping by the collection room. It's been a while since I did a haul video. I went to Kansas, took a vacation. I was gone for about a week. I did maybe a couple uploads while I was gone. And I had some stuff show up while I was gone, so I thought it was time to maybe do a haul. I got this Jayhawks hat, which, you know, every time I go to Kansas, I get a Jayhawks hat. But I also got some action figures and some comics on my road trip, which I have been kind of going through lately, but I hadn't gone through any of the comics yet. So the first comic I got, and I'm very happy with this, they're harder for me to get a hold of. I got to order them basically one at a time off of eBay. They are expensive, but I finally got Femforce 205 with this gnarly bubblegum dude cover. I'm pretty excited about it. It's been a while since I got a new issue of Femforce. Issue 206. Looking forward to that. Trying to stay on top of my Femforce collection, which is difficult. Our comic shops don't carry them. They won't get them for me unless I prepay with a credit card. I don't have those. So yeah, difficult for me to get my hands on, and I usually have to pay quite a bit more than I want to for each one. Plus, I ordered it. Guy sent me the wrong thing. He sent me some weird old magazine, and I was like, this is not what I ordered. Couldn't get a refund. Big hoopla with eBay on that, but I eventually got my comic. And then the next thing I ordered while I was away on vacation. It just popped and I couldn't resist. Guy sent me an offer on it, and it was an offer I couldn't refuse. But I got issues 0 through 10 of Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. This is the Dynamite comic. I don't expect the interiors to be that great. I generally don't when it comes to Dynamite. I'm usually almost always let down by their interiors. This has a 25-cent cover, by the way. I thought that was cool. Their covers are second to none. They're absolutely stellar. They are beautiful covers. But I have a strong, sneaking suspicion I will be fairly disappointed when I open the insides, as it has been the case repeatedly. So I got 0, I got number 1 twice, and I actually think I have a few more variant covers, but I don't think I have any repeats in this lot of the ones I already have. So I got Sheena issue number 2, fighting a gorilla there. Thought that looked pretty awesome. These covers just look fantastic. Issue number 3, that one looks a little bit not as great, but it's decent. Just looks a little computer enhanced, which is not my favorite thing. I really liked this cover, the negative space and the jungle and the light bars. I just thought it was fantastic. It's issue number 4, so thought it looked very good. Issue number 5, pretty standard for what we'd expect. They did shift the title to the bottom as opposed to the top, which I don't really like it when they move that. I think they should leave it the same. I do have this thing where I like to, for some reason, and it started with X-Men, is I like to line up the titles, in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Look at all the various colors and things like that. I don't know why I've always enjoyed doing that. But for photo purposes or just for my collection, I've always loved having the different titles all on the top. And when you flip the title and throw it at the bottom, it's poopy, because then I can't do that. There's Sheena number 6. Pretty decent cover. I liked it. One I really liked, Sheena number 7. It looks like we're fighting a Sarlacc, and not the crappy beaked Sarlacc from the remake version, but the original pokey anus looking thing. That's the good Sarlacc, the one that you can't see. That's the best one. Anyway, I thought that was a good cover. Came with issue 8. I don't know exactly how long this series ran, but I got a good chunk. I got the first solid 10. And here they have pulled another title boner and they have dropped it at the bottom. And even though it's a great cover and it's a cool cover, I would like it better if you put the title where it goes at the top. I hate it when you flip that crap. It bothers me. And then finally, issue 10, and that is all the issues I got. Nice little lot of comics. I thought this was a good cover as well. Probably not as cool as that issue number 4. I thought that was the coolest one of the bunch. But that is what I got. That is what arrived in my mailbox. I've got a few other things that have been ordered that will show up eventually. And I'm sure I will tell you about them and show them to you, because I do love to do that. It's like show and tell, but you know, I was homeschooled, so I missed show and tell. So this is like my chance to do show and tell, if that makes sense. Anyway, it's not the biggest stack, but it's a nice little stack. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Remember to enjoy collecting. It's easy to get bogged down with price increases or collectability or a whole bunch of garbage and get stressed out, and eBay auctions and all this stuff, or the comic that got away and all these things. And that will exhaust you. Enjoy collecting. Make it a fun thing. And that's just a friendly reminder. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Later, part-timers. Catch ya. Bye.